I'm Vanessa Canby, and in this video, Bella is giving us a tour of her house. She's a mum of two. She owns the Chale Sisters, which is an interior company selling Ghanaian made furniture, and she also has a blog called The Unwrapped Family and works for a company. But we have a full 1-hour interview coming out on Sunday, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when that comes out.
So welcome to my home. Kids screaming. First room is playroom and / guest area. So when I have my help come and they sleep over, this is where they sleep. When I have guests sleep over, this is where they sleep. Okay, so a lot of the stuff in my house is actually the stuff that I brought with me from Zurich, because I just wanted to reuse what I had. And then a few things like the pieces, highlight pieces throughout the house. Ghana. It's actually made with a lot of the artisans I work with the company I have with me and my sister. So I got sand from the beach so that the kids can come out and just play in the sand and have like sensory exploration. That's made in Ghana. This was made in Ghana. Made in Ghana. And then all the decoration pieces as well. So I have like the miniatures of like the landmarks in Ghana, like the mosque in the north. And then on the other side, I have like the Independence Arc and then the Jamestown Lighthouse. So these are all things that are made in Ghana as well.
Where did you get them?
The Accra shop,
Okay.
one of my favorite places. And then, you know, I have like the detailing or like the bowls. Those are made by the company that me and my sister have as well. Or the baskets, the bamboo stuff. She refills the boxes for you as well. No, so as you know, I'm low waste, so majority of my shopping is actually done in the local markets. I only go to like the Max Mart or the Koala for like things that I just can't get, like almond milk, for example. So all my spices, for example, they're bulk, they're from the market. Some of them I have to mix myself, like the herb of Provence. I take several different spices and mix myself. And then obviously there's stuff that I just can't get from the market. So like, you know, decor stuff for the baking. So if you live in Ghana and you don't want to create plastic pollution, this is your best friend.
So how does it work?
So I buy 2 bottles every week. We go through 2 bottles. I bring it back to a refill station, which is right around the house, or I actually bring it back to the shop and they bring it back to Baltic. They refill the bottles. So you surpass all the smaller plastic bottles and all of that. We have recycling now in Isegon, but the amount of energy it takes to recycle versus just refill. So we have that. So we actually fill our water bottles when the kids go to school, when we leave the house, when I'm going to work. And then I just don't buy any of them. I have huge glass bottles that I fill. Yeah, so that's your best friend if you live in Ghana. Bottles for 12 Ghana cedis, each bottle. But initially when you buy, you have to buy an actual first set if you don't have bottles to return. And that's like 75 Ghana cedis. So, but then every time is 12 after that. Baltic is the most expensive though, so you have other options. But there are a lot of companies that actually greenwash, they actually throw away the bottles. Baltic is one of the only ones that actually refill, so that's why I go for Baltic. And then obviously I do my coffee in the Italian way. I get the beans here, I crush it, everything. So you have 2 options. I'm teaching you how to be eco-friendly. So you have 2 options. You can buy like from Italy, for example. It's a metal container and it's already crushed. Or what I do sometimes is in the market, you get coffee beans from Morocco. But it's very rare to find these here. So when I do find them, I buy them in bulk and then I put them in the processor, blend it myself, and then I put them in the Italian coffee maker. And then you come upstairs to the rooms. This is the girls' room. Again, Actually, in the girls' room is the only place where I hardly brought anything from Zurich. Majority of the furniture is made in Ghana. The bunk bed is actually made in Ghana. That bunk bed is over 15 years old. It belonged to my sister's kids. And then these pieces are made in Ghana. It was commissioned by the company that me and my sister have as well, the Chale Sisters, as well as like the decorations, so the discs and the bowls and sort of stuff. So the girls have like their sweaters over here, and then they have their dresses. They're really proud of this little corner. And the flags as well, they're from the Accra shop. So like traditionally, there are certain tribes that made these flags by hand. You'll see them all around. And so they started making them as well with like the kids' motifs. So Nyla has the elephant because she loves elephants. And Bubby has the peacock because she's strong-headed. The other thing about this room is if I turn this on and I turn this and this off, then you get a pink room.
So cute.
Yeah, and this is Lulu's favorite thing in the room. The fact that she has pink lighting.
Paint the walls.
Yes, exactly. No painting of walls, but she gets what she wants. During the colonization, they started making these flags, and they would sort of tell a lot of stories about what was happening during the colonization of Ghana. So you have a lot of like British flags engraved in the flags. You have storytelling of like how the castles were being run, how they function, and they didn't fly them. That's the thing about them. They were just flags to represent what was going on at the time.
Okay.
And now it's sort of become like a decorative piece. I mean, they're very expensive flags, extremely expensive flags because they're handmade, and the fabric actually comes from Ghana as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So these ones are made in Ghana.
Love it.
And when I was a kid, I always wanted like those flags in my bedroom, like when I was a teenager. So this Christmas, I walked into a car shop and I saw it. So she thinks
it meant to be for you?
it's not meant to be me, it's just a mother and a child situation. She gave it to me for Christmas. I think last year, actually. And purple's my favorite color. The Chale Sisters were making these pieces. So that's a bathroom, obviously. In Ghana as well, the bronze elephants. They're from the north. My sister gave it to me, actually. It actually represents our family.
That's really sweet. Yeah. So you got 3 siblings?
Yes, so my dad, my mom, my sister, my brother, and me. So this is my bedroom. These are also from the Chale shop. I love them. They're absolutely amazing. They're places in Ghana. So Jamestown, Oburi in the eastern region, Ghana, West Africa, Abadi Beach, which is in Accra, and then Mole Park, and then the year of return, because I actually returned in the year of return. So for me, it's a very special year. Frida Kahlo, because I'm a huge Frida Kahlo fan. So I've had this poster for 10 years. And then magazines, some books that I'm currently reading, obviously for the kids. Personal stuff. And then like I'm starting to read about my history of my village, my people actually. And then I have like these editions from Karl Lagerfeld because I used to work for him that I hold very dear and close. And then I recently got this book called Mama in French. I love this book, so I read it to the girls at night. So I always have like the current reads up here. So this is more like my office setting. And then my wardrobe. It's not yet complete, obviously. But yeah, and then my workstation. So this is where I do my home office from. This is where I blog from. This is where I watch Netflix because I don't have a TV in my home, if you haven't realized. My kids don't watch TV. And also this is where I work from home in terms of like when I have to actually work for my company that I'm working for. Yeah. the Chale Sisters. So usually you have this as a bedside table, but I thought I needed a little station for the printing. Also, when I finish like papers that I have to complete for work, I just leave them in here. Nyla does a lot of drawing in my my office space, so she also puts her stuff here. So a little processing place. And then my little corner with my bags, my little possessions. And I don't iron my clothes because I used to work in fashion, and I know it's like it rips the fibers, and I don't like buying new things all the time because it's just not sustainable. So I steam all my clothes. Water. You come into my bathroom, which is a joint bathroom, so I share my bathroom with my girls. Can't say much about a bathroom. It's a bathroom.
Is that also from your...
That's also from Ghana, also from our company, into the dimensions. So you get out into the hall again from here. So the pool is all the way in the back of the house. Thing is, there's 2 estates, and in the back you have a second estate. The architecture is even way different. So she owns the house. She's not part of like the agency. She's my childhood pediatrician. Yeah.
Did you know that when you...
I didn't know. I got the contract and then I saw that she was the landlord, and I was like, wait, that's my childhood pediatrician. So this is the swimming pool area, and then like a bit of like a lounge. And like on the side of my house as well, there's like 2 lawns. The kids get a lot of like time to like run around the estate. But you see, they don't have the garage that goes into the house.
Oh, yeah.
My garage goes in. It's also pretty nicely done. And then there's a security and a main gate also here as well.
Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and don't forget that we have the interview, full 1-hour interview coming out with Bella on Sunday, telling you how much she spent in her weekly shop, what made her move back to Ghana, and we also discuss what it's like having staff living in your house and how different that is from the way she was living when she lived in Europe. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when that comes out.